Hello, welcome to Always the Wild Ones. If it's your first time here, hi, my name's Vanessa Lee. I have a couple of plants around me. Well, I've got two plants, no, sorry. I have one plant that I'm going to propagate. I have two Ripsalis that I need to repot. And I have this philodendron, the heartleaf one, which I want to take out of soil and put into pond. And actually I'm going to take a cutting from my Hoya, which I will show you just now, and I want to put that into pond. I have this Hoya. I've actually got two Hoyas. I've got this one, which is the mother plant, and then I've got one up here which I prefer. She's a little bit smaller, but I'm going to keep that one. She's in soil. She's going to stay in soil. And this one, I'm actually going to cut the whole thing up. There's quite a bit of damage on the leaves, so I'm going to be getting rid of anything that looks damaged. And then this long vine here, I'm planning on putting into pond, and I'm going to use one of these really long vessels, and I think that'll look really cute. Put that there. And then I have this philodendron, the heartleaf one, which I'm going to take out of soil and put into pond, and that's going to go in there. And then I've got these two little Ripsalis. They're absolutely adorable. And I plan on putting them into these kind of chemistry type looking vessels. And I think that's pretty good to get started. I think that's enough. I do have other plants actually, but I want to see how far we can go today with just those. Okay, so who should we start with? I think I'm going to start with this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with this one. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, so I'm really pleased that I'm finally doing it. This plant was actually trailing. It was living in the hallway in the winter and got quite a lot of cold damage. So yeah, so I decided to chop it back. It's really dry. I'm hoping that's going to be to my advantage, and it'll just make getting rid of the soil that bit easier. But you can see it's still quite moist. The roots are really substantial. But yes, they're looking good. They're looking very healthy. But I have my philodendron lemon lime. I'll put a snippet up so you can have a look, just in case you haven't seen any of my other videos. She's my pride and joy, one of my favourite plants. Absolutely adore her. So I would love to, and she is in the Chores pond, so I'd love to do something similar for this plant. Yeah, there's a lot of roots here, so I'm going to have to cut some of these actually, because this is not going to work otherwise. And then I do have parts of this plant already propagating in water. So yeah, I'm not going to be too precious about these roots, because like I said, once I put this into the Chores pond, even if I can, like even if I were to put all the roots in, they will slowly die off and be replaced by water roots. So yeah, another reason why I'm not going to be too finicky about this. Ooh, fungus gnat, favourite. Another one. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen this year. This plant grows like a beast. If you don't have this plant, and you want a fast grower, the philodendron, heartleaf philodendron is fantastic for that. I mean, I put some cuttings into water. How long ago did I do that? I think about a week or 2 weeks tops, and already I've got some really lovely roots. So yeah, and just cut that there. Cut that off. Okay, you got it. Okay, so I am back. Let me show you. So I have washed them. I mean, you can still see there's little bits of soil. I'm going to trim these roots down a little bit more. And then I think I'm just going to put it in a jug of water with some hydrogen peroxide, which I have here. So I'm going to do 4 parts water. It's at 400. And then I'll put 100 of this in. So that should bring it up to about 500 now. So I just want to give these, what did I do with my shears? Now some of them I'm kind of happy with. I think the length of that is fine. I mean, a lot of it is just going to die off though. That's the only thing. Anything where there's like large clumps of dirt, I think I'll cut off. We will probably put the camera down just because otherwise I feel like I'm going to end up cutting in the wrong place. So yeah, I do have some cuttings in the kitchen that I want to add. Wow, these roots are nuts. They're so long. I mean, that's a lot of roots. There's quite a bit of dirt still on this one, which is annoying. I might try and wash that again. Let's have a look at another one. Tangled. Okay, this one's not looking so bad. We've got like a bit of dirt here, but hopefully in the hydrogen peroxide that'll come off. Plonk her in there. Pretty. Okay, and then hopefully the rest of this soil will just come off. I hope. And that's quite long. Okay, this one, I mean, look at the roots on that. She does not need all of that. Okay, last one, yay. This one still has quite a bit of soil on there. I'm actually quite happy with those roots. I think I'm going to leave those. Maybe I'll just chop. There's a lot of roots. Just chop it there. Okay, we just need to get that as clean as possible as well. Right, so yeah, I've removed quite a bit of the roots, which probably seems really crazy, but it's not. Who do I want to do next? I think whilst that is soaking, I'm going to do the Hoya. Take this thing off first. This loopy thing. Okay, so let's just unravel. So the idea is that I'm going to keep this side and put it into a long vessel. Where's my long vessel? Here. This, and we're going to use pon. So I've got 2 options. I can either, let's have a look at the roots. Let's do that. I'm going to get this thing out of soil. So this is in very dry soil. I purposely allowed it to get as dry as possible just so that I can do this. Ooh, okay, they separated very easily. So the side that I wanted to keep, I think, is this side. Some of these leaves I do not want to keep. They're just very damaged. But the rest is fine. Now, should I try and get rid of all of this soil, or should I just start again? That's the question, because it's not looking good. Might have to give this one a little soak. Yeah, I'm gonna have to soak this one. Okay, so this one is just gonna sit in here for a little bit. Everybody's soaking right now. So definitely watering the plant before this transition would have been better, but what you gonna do? And then this side, ooh, this side has quite a bit of damage, so there's parts of it that I'm really keen on keeping, and then other parts that I'm just like, yeah, you can go. I'm going to cut there. Okay, and I do not want this leaf. And then I'm going to soak that with that lot. And then this I'm just going to propagate. So all of this, I'm going to cut it up and just put it into some glass vessels. Let's get rid of this soil. Let's have a look and see how much further along with this. So you just need to clean this mat then. Okay. It's so exciting. So I want to start getting the vessel ready. I'm going to put it in this one. Let me get the cuttings. And these are the cuttings. Most of them have roots, so that's good. Right, I want some lacquer balls to go in the bottom. Like that. And then we need some pon. Now, I've got kind of quite a few different types of pon. This one's really chunky. This one's from Soul Ninja. And then this one is Chores pon with some perlite in there. Try and mix it up a bit. But actually, you know what? I need a bowl because it's not mixing up. Right. So yeah, I think I might do like a little mix of the two together. So that's some like Chores pon. You can see it's got quite a lot of perlite in there. And this is actually a mix of Chores pon. This is like second-hand, washed and sterilised. Yeah, that was really lovely. I like the look of that. So yeah, I love the fact that you can, unlike with soil, you can't just wash it and reuse it, but with pon you can do that. Okay. And then, I mean, I don't know what those guys are looking like. We'll have a look just now. Hopefully they're cleaner. I'm going to put a layer in. Now this vessel wasn't great actually last time. I don't know, I've run out of vessels, so I'm just using this one for now because I don't have anything else that's going to be big enough. So I'm just going to wing it with this one. This plant doesn't need to be in a hell of a lot of light anyway, so hopefully it will stay cleaner for longer. Right, so I'm now just going to kind of go through and just try and take off any bits of soil. I might just speed this bit up because there really isn't very much to it. I'm literally just going around picking bits of dirt off. Yeah, that's nice and clean. Cool. Okay, so I think I will start by stacking them. Let's cut that ugly bit off. And I'm just going to take these sheaths off. Just clean her up a little bit. As long as there's not loads and loads of soil left on the plant, it should be fine. Cut that off as well. A bit up the top. Try and tidy it up a little bit. Okay, that's a bit better. Pop you in. It's actually looking quite cute. Okay, and then this bit. Like so. And then let's have a look at the bits that have been propagating. Look at those roots. So like I said, I chopped this plant maybe 2 weeks ago and we already have some really nice roots in. As well. Oh, they're quite finicky. Okay, so we're going to have to start holding them in place. Some of them. Where's the other one? This little guy. Okay, that one I'll put in afterwards. She's being fussy. Being a fuss pot. And then this batch, let's have a look. These aren't quite as substantial, but I'm still going to put them in. Still going to go in. Okay, and that one I'm just going to hold like that. So hopefully I have enough pond for this. it's going to make a mess at some stage. This is kind of what we're working with at the moment. Oh, it's quite cute in here, but you can see there's some massive spaces. So I need to try and shift that down without smashing the... I'll just put her there for now. Next, it's pointless really tidying up because I'm just going to make more mess. Really hoping that this one is going to be easy. So I'm going to put that one in there, in the hydrogen peroxide water. And then this one, we'll just see what we can do here. I mean, I know that the roots on these plants grow like nuts, so I'm kind of like being very rough with the roots. So if some of the roots come off, I'm not that bothered. Okay, yeah. So I kind of ripped off quite a few of the roots there, but that's okay. Look at that. And then I want to do pretty much the same with this one. I'm going to rough handle it a bit because I mean it's going to grow its own new roots anyway. So I just want the strongest ones, if any. And because I don't really know what exactly is wrong with this plant, why it was showing those very strange signs. I had one subscriber say, oh, it's probably where I've watered the plant and splashings of the water have got onto the leaves, but because I always tend to bottom water this plant, I can't really see, and the amount of damage is like almost every leaf, so I am kind of concerned that maybe this plant has some sort of flat mite, maybe. I mean, I don't know much about flat mite, but I have noticed a lot of YouTubers suddenly talking about flat mite when it comes to the Hoyas. Like it's been a bit of an issue. So if they're in the roots, because they're definitely not, well, they're apparently really tiny, very difficult to see. So it'd be hard for me to know if they are on the leaves without like a super special magnifying glass. I shall show you what stage I'm at. I mean, look, it's getting there. Actually, let me move this plant. I feel like it's going to get whacked any minute now. Too many Hoyas around. Yeah, it's looking okay. It's getting there. It's coming off. But that's what we're left with so far. I'm not too upset with that. I am going to rinse this under the tap again and see what we can get off. And then I will come straight back. Okay, so I'm back. I did stop and make myself a quick coffee. And yeah, we're making progress, but any minute now my plant lights are going to go off. I'll show you what I'm dealing with. I mean, there's still bits of soil on there, but I'm much happier with that. I might try and pick off a little bit more, and then this is the other piece that I'm going to add, possibly. Yeah, I quite like those two leaves, they're really pretty. We've got some little baby ones there, and this is looking very clean. So I quite like that. Then mix up some more con. I want to go with the chunkier one, but I will be adding some perlite. And yeah, I wanted to do these two ripsalis. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time for that. So I might just come back in the morning. So yeah, now I just want to kind of go through this I mean, some of these are secondary roots. Oh, that's one plant life. We're going to be in the dark in a minute. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the rest. And the little bits of soil. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm going to end up having to repot this thing at some stage anyway. Right. Here's the vessel. Let's tip the camera down a little bit so that you can see what's going on. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess here. That's okay. We're almost at the end of this pond situation, so it's all good. So yeah, I'm going to put these two in together. Something like that. Yeah, we're going to start filling from here. This is when you wish you had maybe a third hand just to hold the bowl. So I'm going to do something like this now. Okay. I need more. It's going this way. Brilliant. It's in and it's done. Oh, I like that. I really like that. So here it is. And I think this is where I'm going to end the evening. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow, which will be like in 5 seconds. This guy, actually, I've got to take this plant with me because this one desperately needs watering, like pretty badly, like you can see here. So this Echeveria is my canary, basically. She tells me when everybody else needs water. This thing has grown like nuts. Anyway, I'm going to take that into the living room with me so we can have a little closer look at that. Let's go back to the living room. Oh, I forgot these guys. So I just wanted to show you the plants that I did last night. So I'm absolutely loving the Pubicalyx, what I've done to it. And these are the cuttings, and we've got a couple of other things up there, but oh, doesn't she look amazing? I really love her. She's looking beautiful. This is the other plant, and she is looking very happy in that vessel. I'm really happy with that. This guy is looking very thirsty. So yeah, I kind of put this together last year and everything has grown. I mean, look at that. She's massive. This thing hasn't really done too much, the starfish. There was a little pup coming, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe I just didn't water it enough. And then the Echeveria. I really love this little combination. And the Echeveria's got 2 little pups. She's been dropping bottom leaves, which kind of tells me that she's going to produce some more pups pretty soon. Anyway, where's that watering can? I'm going to give this one a bit of water. I generally bottom water this one. Where's my bucket? Did I not bring my bucket? Okay, I need to go and get my bucket. I'm going to put this on the stand. Got my bucket. It's not a bucket. What do they call this? A bowl. I'm going to do a little bit of water on the top. And then just in kind of areas. But the majority of it I'm just going to put in the bowl and just leave it to soak for about half an hour. Okay. Let me show you what completely, like, well, not completely freaked me out, but I was just like, what? When, why, how? Literally overnight, look what's happened to that leaf. So I'm actually going to do this one quickly first because it's just, I'm just really concerned about it. Yeah, so I'm going to put it in this container. Let's put some leckables at the bottom. Because otherwise all the pollen will just fall through. Yeah, so what have I been doing? This morning I left my home quite early. I had some errands to run. So I went to the post office, and then the post office is right next to one of my favourite plant shops. And she was opening late. She never opens late, but she was opening like late by about half an hour or something. She was still putting things out. And luckily for me, because then I wasn't able to go in, but my whole mission was at that stage was like, right, I now need to go and get some food for the house. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I didn't go in, luckily. And then yeah, I did my food shop and everything, and then I was like, oh my god, the sun came out, and I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. This is like the perfect day to go and look around the plant shop. And I really had to talk myself down. I mean, I have some plants arriving sometime this week, which I'm very excited about. Oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah, and then I came home, and I mean, I just thought, okay, let me just video the hallway actually, because it might just be rainy and horrible for the rest of the week. You never know in this country. Like, just because it says it's summer, it doesn't mean anything. I think this is spring. I don't even know. Is it spring? Is it summer? We're in May, so I think that's considered to be summer, like the beginning of summer. I don't know. I'd have to check that. I never seem to, the seasons here are very, very confusing. I need a bowl. Oh, I bought this bowl. Oh, I bought a couple of things actually. So I bought this bowl, I went to the pound shop and I bought this. And where's that jug? Where is it? Oh my gosh, I found this in the pound shop. How cool is that? I love it. £2, bargain. I mean, I'm not going to put it in there. I mean, that would be quite cute in there, wouldn't it, actually? That is quite cute. But I was thinking the begonia because of the dots, so I'm going to save it. And I'm just going to put it in there. God, I hope that's going to be big enough, actually. Because, I mean, there's a lot of roots in there. There are a lot of roots. Okay, let's just get it out first. So yeah, it's my double cup method. So I've got like some holes that I burn into into this cup, so that if I do over water, then it has a way of escaping. Wow, it's quite sticky. Why is it so sticky? Is that normal? No, that's normal. Okay, get ready for that philodendron smell. So this is a philodendron silver sword, if you don't know. I've had this, I actually grew this from a cutting, and then it got spider mite last year. And yeah, I lost so much of this plant. It was, the leaves were huge, they were very mature. I'm just going to take this leaf off. Can you just do that? Yeah, good. Chuck that over there. The other leaves look fine. So yeah, I mean, for it to go in there, no, that's not going to work. I actually need something deeper. Yeah, so I have this one, so maybe that one will work. It's quite a bit bigger. But hopefully it's deeper. Okay, let's do that. And I can always change it again. Not a big deal. Oh my gosh, there's loads of big holes in this one. I need more. I just don't know if this is actually going to work. It could work. Just going to like loosen up the roots a bit, and so that it can spread out. Ah, there we go. That's fine. And I've got this little baby. She hasn't been in here for very long. I'm actually gonna keep that. She can just go in there somewhere. Okay, let's see what's this looking like. I'm kind of thinking something like that, maybe. Oh, nice one. Okay. She's done. Oh, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, that one just needs watering. I'll put it there to remind me. Who's next? So this is my Calathea maranta. Was it a Lechineria, or I don't know. I think I just made that up. I'll put the correct name up. But she desperately needs a bigger vessel, so I will put her in this one. Oh, let me just mix up some more pon. So yeah, I like adding perlite to the pon. Just to make it a bit more fluffy, because because the pon on its own is like really quite heavy, and I just feel like just kind of making it a little lighter is nicer on the roots. Do you know what? The reason why I bought the bowl stuff in it. I knew I should have picked up 2 of these bowls. Knew it. Just give that another quick wipe round. Yeah, it seems that I can never have enough bowls. Like, I've been using like kitchen bowls. Not good. Can I put a little bit more in? Oh, and this spoon, by the way, lives with my plant stuff. This never goes back in the kitchen. Like, oh, guys, it's so gross. Yeah, let's get she out of here. Shame, one of her leaves was squashed in the cup there. That's not good. So this was a rescue plant, and I mean, I'll try and show you some footage if I have any, but she has done so well, like so well. Now I need another bowl. How is it possible? Okay, I'm just going to do it here. Brilliant. Came out in one nice little plunky plunk. Okay. Yeah, she's, I mean, out of all the marantas, this one I thought would be the fussiest, because it actually took quite a while to get her to a healthy stage. But once she got there, I've not really had to do very much with this plant at all. Like even missing waterings doesn't seem to affect it too much. I mean, obviously you can see some browning leaves, so it does affect it. It prefer to have its water on time. But yeah, I've just found this one quite easy. Also with lighting, I don't seem to find myself having to struggle. Like I can put her anywhere and she's just like, oh, okay, less light, more light, whatever. Camera up for a minute. Hi. Yeah, so I really want to do my Ripsalis next, these two, and already I'm struggling with them. I don't get them. I don't get it. Like this one seems very thirsty. Sorry, I don't know its name. I'll put the name up there. I've got it written down somewhere. And this one, I thought it was thirsty. I watered it and then like its new growth now looks a bit yellow. So I think that's dying. I don't know. What is it doing? Is that not? I don't know. I don't know what this is doing. But I can also see like some drying bits. So the challenge, this is going to be a bit of a challenge for me because I haven't a clue what I'm doing. And I'm not very good with plants in such small pots. Like I don't understand like the soil. The soil is very thick and dense. I think I just want to get it into a like chunkier soil and I want to put it in a self-watering situation. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a good move or not, but I'm going to do it. Anyway, a bit messy, but I can't keep cleaning. All this cleaning is too much for me. So yeah, I'm actually going to use the leftovers of my jungle mix, but it's also got quite a lot of peat in there as well. I'll add some perlite, and so yeah, I'm going to do this whole reservoir thing with these two guys. Some of these balls are way too big though. Let me pour them out after. And it'd be nice if they're pretty much the same because they're going to be sitting side by side. A massive ball out. Okay, that's good. God, I hope I haven't missed anybody. So I really just want to get everything done. Like I'm on a massive mission. Like no one must be left behind. Okay, so let's begin. I'm just gonna put those there. Hope you can see everything. So yeah, I'm kind of wow, it's really wet and soggy. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just going to take all the soil off and let's just start again. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'm not going to go too crazy though, because I mean, you can see their roots are so fine. I'm going to try and not mess it up too much. Another little guy. God, I really do. I mean, this is, I've never had this plant before. I've actually got 3 Ripsalis now. Look how tiny the roots are. They're minuscule. They're so tiny. And then we've got some nice rotty bits. That's fun. These, I guess I'll just plonk it in and hope for the best. But I do feel that this soil is just it's not right for the plant. So it's time for a change. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the rest of the soil on. She says taking more soil off. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Just get rid of this. Let's give it some different soil. Something a bit more chunky. That's what I think. It's going to be a good move. Actually, I've used the wrong balls. I do not want those ones. After all that. Yeah, I don't want those ones. I want the smaller ones. The small dark ones. Oh, it's pretty cool. I can just measure it up. Okay, so up to about 50. Yeah, I think that's too much, actually. Do you think that's too deep? I think that's okay. Yay. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I think that's chunky enough. Is it chunky enough though? I might actually put a bit of pon in. Yeah, I'm going to chuck some pon in. Just to make it a little bit chunkier. So pon is just basically lava rock. Pretty much, I mean perlite is also lava rock. Right. Fingers crossed that this actually works out for me. Sew on button. Oh, it's so cute in this vessel. I love it. So I think if I try and hold them together, especially the bits with the really long roots. Mustn't forget to put the rest in though. And then I can plonk these guys in. I'm just kind of squashing it to one side like that, so that I can now do this side. Hopefully it's going to like its new home. Okay, she's in. And then with these guys, I'm just going to plonk them in. Just hoping it's the right way up. That's one done. Oh, I quite like that. I really hope that she grows well in this vessel. It'd be nice to have it like hanging over and stuff. Let's move on to the next one. So put a bit of soil again in the bottom. Now this one's a thirstier one, so I'm not going to go too crazy with removing the soil. Just move that off. Yeah, so with this little guy, they've been living in little polystyrene cups. Oh, she's got loads of perlite. That's interesting that they gave this one loads of perlite, but not that one. So this one, I'm literally just going to plonk in like that. Boom. I'm not even going to, yeah, I'm not playing at all with this one. It's going to be kind of difficult to get the soil around the sides, so maybe I do need to collapse her a little bit. Oh, I really don't want to break her. I'm breaking her. No, I can't do this. This is no, I can't. I just can't do it. I'll just have to try and squeeze the soil down the sides somehow. I don't know how. But where there's a will, there's a way. Sorry. Let's try and show you what I'm doing. So it is kind of going down the sides, you can see. Right, I'm happy with that. I really don't want to mess with it too much more. And hopefully it will just all settle into place. And some of her lovely sprungy stuffs. Yeah, she's a strange girl. Okay. Lost bits of her. So annoying. Now I'm just going to water them with this around the sides, and then hopefully the soil will just start moving into where it needs to be. Do it on the top as well. So apparently you should mist this one, so I might start misting it. So I'm going to put some water into the reservoir, hopefully, without flooding it. I'm going to do the same with the other one. I hope that it's going to like this. So I basically put some water in the reservoir. I've not really watered the top too much because I'm just concerned that it doesn't need watering so often. But I'm just going to leave a little bit of water in the bottom there, and then I'll just keep an eye on it, see if it likes it or not, or if I need to keep it drier. I don't know, that is still a work in progress. I'm now going to tidy up this mess. Actually, no, let's just move to the next thing. I can do the tidying up at the end because I don't need this anymore. So I will just feel better. Now I need to do something with this poor baby. I mean, oh, I've almost left it too late, to be honest. But yeah, we are going to propagate this, starting again. because it just doesn't seem to be enjoying this life at all. So I'm just going to cut that off a little. And then yeah, I just want to grow new roots and put it back into soil. It was an experiment that went wrong, clearly. I don't even know why I did it with this one, to be honest, because this one's not the thirsty one. This guy is the thirsty guy, this Maranta. But this one was always pretty chilled, to be honest, but she's quite happy in her soil. Okay. So we will just put her in two of those. This is quite interesting. I'm not sure what these are. I've never seen that on a Maranta before. But yeah, there's these kind of weird little offshoots. Maybe I can just keep that like that. Get rid of that. This doesn't look too great either. I think I'm going to just cut that off, take that off. Being a bit rough really, aren't I? I mean, not rough, but I mean, I'm kind of being a bit scissor happy. This bunch, got a nice dead leaf here, it's fun. And then we've got a lot of caterpillars, but those shouldn't be in the water, they'll be fine. Try and get off as many as I can. And then I think we are actually done. I think I'm just going to leave these on. I mean, I don't know what they are. Just we'll find out, won't we? Hopefully. I'm going to get in there. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll just fill that up. Why? What is going on here? There's these little, oh, that's what it is. Let me take these off. It's the little baby ones. Kind of getting in the way. And then these I will put together. Look how tiny they are. They're so dinky. They're adorable. Look, babas. The smallest little plant in the world. I'll put these in here. Fill this up. And this one. And those I'll put in the kitchen. So I'm going to tidy up quick and then I will show you what we're going to do next. Yeah, so I found some pots for these guys to live in because obviously it's not in a no drainage anymore. And I'm going to leave like a centimetre of water in the bottom. I don't know if you can see there. Oh, I'm spilling everywhere. So yeah, so that will act as a reservoir of water. It's not sitting right down inside the pot, so it's probably only just touching it a little bit. So I don't know, I might have to find a new pot for this one. I spilled water all over my chair as well, that's nice. Okay, so that's that one done. And then this one that's also in a no drainage now will sit inside this pot. Make sure all her leaves are out. I hope that she likes the new move. We'll find out this evening. If her leaves stand up, then we'll know if she's happy. Recently she's just been pretty flopped over, but loads of new shoots. You see, like here, 1, 2, 3, lots of little babies. I mean, she's happy. And yes, there is a little bit of browning on the leaves, but that is definitely my fault. Well, of course, who else's fault would it be? Yeah, I've just been neglecting the plants that are in the hallway actually. So I need to get back on top of that. But now that it's summer, this door is going to be open more often. Okay, so there is some water in the bottom. It's not too deep, it's enough. Just enough for little Goldilocks. I really hope she bounces back again. She has, I mean, she can look really pretty, this plant. She really can. Be quite a pretty little thing. And I'm not sure where she's going to live. I think she's going to live here actually. And then the silver sword, I need to find higher lighting. She can just chill here. This guy I might just put on the floor for now. What do I want to do now? I want to do the moss pole. That'll be really easy. So nice. So I've got my box. I'm using this little box now for my sphagnum moss. Very handy. I do need to pop to IKEA. That's another thing that I'm itching to do. I can't wait to go. But I really want to ensure that when I do go, I can get all the things that I want. I want to go and get this shelving unit. What is that in there? Looks like a bit of charcoal. That's weird. Oh, I can't get it out. Yeah, I want to go and get the glass shelf to go up here. And I found one. And I also want to get this shelving unit. Messy, very messy. What is that? I mean, this is a new bag. I don't know what that was. Just push it down a little bit. And I also want to get a really large storage box. I do have a large storage box, but I'm currently using it to hold all my soil in it. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave it there like that so that there's that much space on the top, so I can just put a bottle of water. And I need to do that. On the floor. It's been resting in water for easily half an hour, and you can see that wrinkling that was there on the side before has gone. So I now know that this plant has had enough water. There are areas here and there, like this plant looks like it could use a little bit more water, but so I might leave it in this bowl for another 10 minutes. And then it's going to go back in the hallway. What else needs to be done? I do need to repot this guy, but I need the right vessel for it. So this is the other, this is a cutting from my Epipremnum amplissimum, and I've given away the mother plant. That's a new leaf. That's quite an old leaf. Probably need to chop that off, but I can definitely tell like it's grown out of its pot. There's loads of roots like bulging, literally bulging out of here. So this one's kind of quite desperate really. Do I have anything for this? So I could effectively put it in there. It could be quite cute in there actually. Should we do that? Let's do this quick. So yeah, we're gonna do this. I think it could be cute. I mean, once it starts growing and getting longer. I don't know, is this the right move? Yeah, this is the right move. It is, because the way that it grows, this is gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, I do actually need to wash some pon. Okay, I'm back. Got all my goodies. That looks pretty good. Oh, yay. Now I really do need to go to IKEA and buy new vessels. So even if I don't, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some new vessels, go and get that shelf, because that shelf is going to be very useful. Yeah, I mean, there's like a number of things that I want from there. How deep do I need to go? Oh, quite deep. Okay. Don't be shy, girl. Yeah, I want to go and get this glass shelf. I want to get some more vessels. I also want a new storage box, a really large one. What else do I want from there? I want this shelving thing, which I keep going on and on about. I know, I'm sorry. Just go and get it already, right? And I also, I'm thinking of getting what is the name of this cabinet? It's not the Millsbow one, it's the other one. I'll put the name up because the name escapes me, but yeah, I've kind of finally decided that that's the kind of scheme I want to go for. Okay, that wasn't too messy. Yeah, because I was kind of like, if I was going to get the Millsbow, then I'd want to go white. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. If I was going to get the Millsbow, I was going to get the white one. But now I'm kind of thinking I want to continue with the black stuff. And plus the shelving doesn't come in white, so. Okay, it's in. Don't see any gaps or anything. I'm going to chop that off. But yeah, she's in. And like this plant actually grows. I'll put a photo up of the mother plant so you can kind of see the growth pattern. So it's going to start hanging. Yeah. It'll start hanging over the pot, which is going to be really pretty, and it's going to have enough space to just kind of like stand on a shelf like that and then just have loads hanging over. So I'm really pleased with this little move. Okay, so that's that one. Very happy with that. I'm going to put her up there. Let's go straight in and grab that Maranta. Here she is. So yeah, we're going to put her, yeah, I may as well just put her in a big bowl as well. This is the last of my large, I think these are 12 centimetre, these ones. I don't know what that is in inches, but yeah. So we need lacquer boards at the bottom. There's these massive holes at the bottom of the pot, so We need those. I'm going to put a layer of and then let's get her out of this cup. Yeah, she definitely deserves better than a plastic cup. Ooh, okay. Put you in there. And I'm not going to waste this pond. I'm going to put that back in. Yeah. Brilliant. I'm glad I just kept going. I mean, I really could have just stopped and went and sat on the sofa. I'm really pleased I did this. Just need to find her a cover pot, but there she is. She's looking, I already feel that she's happier. So I just need to find a cover pot for this little guy. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be the jungle pot for now, until I find something better. Yeah, it's got kind of animals and things. It's got a cheetah and yeah, so she's gonna sit in there. I mean, I don't know. Does she look good in there? So yeah, there they are. Aren't they looking cute and adorable? We've got the silver sword here. I'm very happy with this. Very, very happy. Just need to find a good spot for that one to live. I think that's everything. Oh my gosh. Did I take care of absolutely everybody? I think I did. Yay! Oh my gosh, I really hope I didn't forget anyone. I'm sure everybody is set for summer. I mean, of course, someone's going to outgrow their pot at some stage, but I'm really happy. I have been filming for, well, when I last checked, I had over 3 hours of footage, and that's after editing the bits that I didn't want. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of editing. I'm gonna try and make this less than 3 hours, because I mean already I've got a feeling I've probably been filming again for another hour, which I can like reduce that down. You know, like this bit of waffling. Yes, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm really pleased. I hope that you also had a successful, productive day. Maybe you did some potting along the way as well. If you do have any questions, do please leave those in the comments down below. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you here again very soon. Okay, bye.